Hello viewers, welcome back to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Today we are going to discuss about Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Russell, and precious commodities gold and silver. So before we go ahead and start our analysis, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, it's high time to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. You will get the notification of all future videos which I make on this channel. So before we start our analysis, first go ahead and see the economic calendar. We have some data coming on Tuesday, that is ISM service PMI. So this data is like the data which is having 3 star, means which is most important data. On Wednesday, March 6, we are getting Fed Chair Powell testimony, JOLT's job opening. Then Thursday, Fed Chair Powell testimony. Friday, we have important data coming, non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. But the most important data is coming on Tuesday, March 12, and that is CPI data. So this is the most important data which is coming on March 12. So let's go ahead and open our important tool, TradingView. First, we will discuss about Nasdaq 100. See the chart here. It has given a breakout on a monthly chart. The breakout level were almost around 17,200 to 400 levels, and from there it rallied. If you see the weekly chart non-stop upside it's showing, and now this is the day chart. The day chart, you can see here a good breakout above 18,100. So let's unhide the chart and see the accurate levels. So this is the chart. Let me convert it into 4 hourly chart. If you remember in my last video, I clearly mentioned 18,050, 18,100 is an important resistance. If it crossed that, then you are going to see the first target of 18,250 and second of 18,500. So the first target of 18,250 is done. So now what's next? Now on Monday, there can be two possibilities. Either market can straight start going up and try to go for the next target of 18,500, or the second possibility that market might give a small correction, right? It's a time correction and a value correction. Either it can again come back to 18,250. Two possibilities. First is 18,500 non-stop upside. Second possibility, do some small profit booking and then start going up again. This is the second possibility. The first is here, second possibility is here, and the third possibility, if it doesn't sustain above 18,250, then again it can go back to the level of 18,050 from where actually it started its upside, and then do some small time correction and start the upside again. So you can see here 18,050 is very important support now, because you can see it was a resistance here before, then here it did stayed here, and then from here it made the upside. So 18,050 is a very important support for the short time. If in next week or uh, within this month, if it breaks 18,050, then it can come back towards 17,750. So these are the levels for Nasdaq 100. Now let's go ahead and start analysis on Dow Jones. So this is the Dow Jones chart. Let's clear some drawing. Okay. So let's see the monthly chart. Okay. Monthly, it is showing upside. Weekly, it is showing some of the doji candle or kind of hammer. And this is the day chart. On the day chart, if we unhide our drawing and convert it into the 4 hourly chart, then you can see here Dow Jones is still in the support area, which is lying between 39,200 and 38,900. So this is the important area, 39,200 and 39,800, 38,900. So again, if it breaks 39,200, then these are the targets: 39,500, 39,750, and 40,000. If it break below 38,900, then you are going to see 38,500 can be a first downside and 38,100 is a second downside. So we really need to see if it cross 39,200, then definitely it would be a safe bet for the upside. Then we have the next chart coming up, that is S&P 500. S&P 500 monthly chart, if you look at it here, then you can see this is also at the all-time high. On the weekly, it's at the top, and this is the day chart. We will convert it into the 4-hourly chart and see right now what it is trying to show. So if you remember last week, we clearly mentioned that if it breaks 5,000, then definitely the first target is 5,150, which it's achieved. You can see here exactly 5,150. And now there is a next target of 5,300. But will it directly go to 5,300? We are not sure. We need to see the price action in the next week. But the most important point is that this index is currently having support of 5,000. So if it managed to stay above 5,150, then it can slowly try to catch 5,300. Now, if it doesn't sustain above 5,150, then the possibility is that it can come back towards 5,050 and 5,000. And from there, either at from 5,050 it can show the upside, or from 5,000 it can show the upside. So these are the support areas. If it breaks 5,000, then we can talk about 5,850. Then that would be a break in a short-term upside. So the rally will be consistent if it stays above 5,000. If it breaks 5,000, then definitely 5,000, 4,850 can be on the cards. Then we'll talk about our next index, and that is Russell 2000. For Russell 2000, you guys remember I clearly mentioned that the small caps are trying to surge now. They are trying to show some upside because they came out of the uh, they came out from the going down, and after 11 months they are trying to show the upside. So this is the monthly chart. If you see the weekly chart here, this is the weekly chart. You can see here, and this is the day chart now. And we will convert it into 4-hourly chart and unhide our drawing and try to understand what we discussed last time and what happened. Last weekend, we mentioned that if it stays above 2000, 2025, then 2045 will be the first resistance. And if it breaks that, then definitely it is going to show 2070, and then 2100, and then 2130. Now, again, the same stance for this index. Right now, we need to watch if it stays above 2045. 2045 to 2023 or 2025 is an important area of support. Now, there is a possibility that on Monday it can go towards 2100 and then slowly 2130. Or if some profit booking comes, then that can come towards 2045 to 2025 level and again start showing its upside from this range. So right now market is, on the top. We need to be very careful. Anytime if profit booking comes, then we should not stuck at the higher end. So we need to watch these levels and take the decision. Then we'll talk about the famous or most important commodities, gold and then silver. Gold and silver had a very big up move on Friday. You can see here both went up by 2%, and right now the chart looking very strong. Gold has a possibility to go back towards 2120 and then 2170. You can see here it has given a very good breakout on the day chart. Now, the support area for the gold is between 2060 to 2000. That means there is a possibility that it can come back toward the area from where it started its upside and again start showing up or directly go up like this. Now, if it breaks 2060 on a lower side, then you can see that the second support is coming around 2000. But I think this breakout is a nice breakout, and I don't think that it would come below 2060. So if 2000 it comes near 2060, then definitely it's a good opportunity to buy some here and ride for 2120. And the downside in the gold is below 2000. If it breaks 2000, then definitely the upside momentum gets vanished and then it can go for 1920. This was about gold, and now we'll talk about the last commodity, and that is silver. So this is the silver chart. Let's clear the drawing here for the silver. So we will talk on the 4 hourly time frame. Okay. Silver, I mentioned last week also, it has a very good support area between 23 and 22.25. It gave a good breakout on 4 hourly chart above 23, and it went towards the our first target of 23.50. Almost it made a high of 23.48, means our first target is absolutely done. Now what next? Now on Monday, if the momentum is strong, then definitely it will try to be above 23.50 and try to go for the next target of 24 and then 24.50. If some profit booking comes, then again it will try to come towards 23, and this would be a good opportunity to add here and play for 23.50, 24, and 24.50. If it breaks 23 and stay below that, then this upside get vanished and then it can again go back toward 22.25. But looking at this nice candle, I don't think that we are going to go below 23. So this was about all the indexes and the commodities. I am doing analysis on some of the stocks which was mentioned in the channel. Those are most important stocks like Apple, Adobe, AMD, Amazon, CRM, you can see MDB, Nvidia, SMCI, SOXL, Snow. And Tesla. I'm going to publish the analysis of this video only and only once I get a good review on this index analysis video. This analysis takes time and I put a lot of efforts to publish this video. So this is a humble request. If you think that you are getting a good knowledge from this video, then it's your responsibility to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel so that I can go ahead and publish that video. Until that, keep learning, keep growing. Let's learn and earn together. Thank you, my friends. You have a good one.